With names like Lucy Furious, Maggie Killenbrawl, and Coco from Hell, well, you'd think we've been talking about prisoners or gang members.
Yeah, but this gang is a little different. For one, their wheels are skates, and their goal not to destroy, but to win. Ms. 3's Andrew Davis introduces you to some of the fiercest ladies in our hometown, the Savannah Derby Devils.
Meet Megan, the owner and baker at Savannah Rum Runners Bakery. It's a quiet place with tasty treats for everyone. But when the work is over, this demure baker turns into lack remorse, a Savannah Derby Devil.
It's like our alter ego. It's like superheroes.
Superheroes on skates, spinning around the track, battling for points one jam, one block, one knockdown at a time.
It's exhilarating. It's like nothing I've ever felt before.
40 women practicing 3 days a week, thousands of trips around the track, learning the intricacies of the sport and getting more than just exercise.
Calming. You don't think of anything else. You have derby. You skate, you skate, you skate, you hit, you fall down, you get back up, and you keep skating.
Calming doesn't seem like the word to use for these derby girls. On the back of their jerseys, names straight out of a horror movie you'd see at the drive-in. Faces painted, bodies tossed around the track during every jam. You'd think they'd be truckers, longshoremen, Alaskan crabbers, but most are just ladies you see every day who wanted a challenge.
I was like a little kid with like big eyes, you know. I was like, ooh, I want to do that.
I was the dorky girl who got all A's, wore glasses, had asthma. I was the kid who came in last when you had to run a mile in school.
The first time on the track in a game was probably the scariest moment of my life. You know that feeling you get when you're in third grade and you have to give your first major paper in front of the class? It was pretty much on par with that.
I'm a mom. I have a good profession, a great husband, and along the way I lost me. And so this was a way of finding me again and doing something just for me.
There are a bunch of girls who came to Derby because they said, you know, I just graduated from high school or just graduated from college and there's nothing out there. And I was raised in sports and I need that companionship and that friendship. Other girls who have never been in a sport came to Derby and said, I've been missing this my whole life. These friendships and these stories and these relationships that you develop, you don't get these unless you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into it.
A home for women of all shapes and sizes, ages, and colors. But it's not all fun and games. This is a sport where bumps and bruises and broken bones happen. If you don't think so, just take a ride through a jam with a Derby girl.
When I go into a jam, I can't really think about being hit. Like, I just have to think about getting my points and maneuvering around people, because if I do, I mean, I would just probably stand still on the track.
It's not really about size though. I mean, you can be a tiny girl and hit like nobody's business. It's all about, you know, the gumption you have and what you can put into each moment.
These ladies put their all into each turn, each bout, because that's what Derby Devils do.
Derby Devil is a strong, independent woman. We're a team, we're a family.
For our hometown of Savannah, I'm Andrew Davis.
And it's not just the Derby Devils themselves that love the sport. The last bout, the team's first at the Civic Center, drew almost 2,000 people.